look who showed up. What's her name? Anyone have any guesses? I have no idea. All right. Let's see what I can fiddle with today. I rushed. To freaking get the video done for Friday and turned out to be a 40-minute long video. Okay. Works. Well, I got hopefully the right fork seals ordered. So that'll be cool. I also pulled my leg muscle today. I was sweeping a bunch of dirt in the driveway. That was a great idea. I was like, you know what? Why not just immobilize myself for the next week by sweeping a bunch of dirt for no reason? Just so I could have a cleaner asphalt driveway. It made a lot of sense to me. I also got some goodies. Well, a couple. Got this. I'll show you. I'll show you the goods. Something pretty fancy, pretty significant, if you ask me. This is the old fuel cap for the Vulcan 900. And if you saw me struggle with that thing, you'll realize that look at this unboxing skills. How's that for ASMR? Like that unboxing style? Just cleaned up in here and now look. See what happens when I clean? Yeah, so got the brand new cap. Nice. This thing is going to be nice and slick. Oh. Shoved a bunch of plastic into the lock cylinder. That's great. Yeah, so when you twist the key, that's what's supposed to happen, right? It's not supposed to look like it's been submerged along with the Titanic, and they should have never let go of this little gas cap, but they did. So there's no room on the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably take the gas tank off of the Vulcan 900, and then I'm going to make a little template, and then I'll bust out the drill press. Then things will get real crazy, right? Let me move this bike out of here real quick. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I actually used the push broom today for what it was supposed to be used for. It was weird. But for once it wasn't holding the phone. Let me play musical chairs with these motorcycles real quick. All these motorcycle parts. My neighbors might be a little concerned because now I have all these gas cans, and now he saw me walking and coming up to the front door with all these. Now look. Uh-oh, what am I doing with all this stuff? It's just vinegar. Let's clean out the gas tank. Right? Did you guys know that household hack? Regular old Walmart vinegar transport in a motorcycle gas tank. It's all filled up with rust. And yeah, I'll clean out all the rust. It's my tip of the day. All right, I have to move this bike. I'm also maybe gonna work on the pit bike a little bit. I have time. Literally trying to work on like 3 different bikes in one day. All right, and just get the chopper frame out of the way. Great technique. Okay. I guess I'll move this big old boy out of here. This is a huge bike. I don't know why. It's a 900 cc's, but it feels like it's like pretty bulky. Oh, great. Just smashed my toe on the dang kickstand. That was nice. Gosh dang. Kawasaki Vulcan. You know I love Kawasaki Vulcans. All right, almost got it, guys. Let me give you a slightly better view. What are you cooking up, bro? It's bigger than 900. That's what I was saying. It says 900 on it, but it feels like huge. So right now, I am trying to make some templates for the gas tank for the Kawasaki Vulcan. Oops, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera real quick. So that I can fill it up with vinegar and clean all the rust out of it, because it is very dirty in there. So that's the goal for today, is just to make some templates. That way I can fill it up with vinegar. And yeah, I have a couple other tanks that I want to fill up with vinegar also. So I'm kind of trying to like get them all soaking at the same time, or around the same time. But right now, I'm gonna move the CD750 outside real quick. Kind of hard to maneuver some of these bikes when like none of the brakes are. But I did get the light all set up. Outside. So now, hopefully you guys can actually see what I'm doing, and I don't have to like frantically look around for flashlights and whatnot. Or not as, I still frantically do things, but at least not look for a light. It's not that. Yeah, I know. I think it looks like a huge bike because of this big old honking windshield on there. All right. Let me see if I can get this little set up real quick. Look at that. Sick poster. Alright, this is just temporary while I get this all squared away. Let me grab my new light. Actually, I'll just throw you guys on the regular broom mount. This is the GoPro push broom mount. It's only sold at Home Depot or Lowe's. So, in case you guys are trying to purchase one, it's kind of exclusive. But yeah, check it out. I hooked up this light the other day. This is my regular light up here, and then this is my auxiliary light that I have. So this is exclusively for live stuff. I'm gonna use it now. Just gonna unhook it. Bada bing, bada boom. Should just be able to hook it in there. Nice. This is the first time I've like had it hooked up there and then deployed it. Lights deployed. If the 3i Atlas, the alien spaceship, is coming and it sees this light fixture, it's just gonna turn around and leave. It's gonna be like, all right, never mind. They've got some kind of advanced technology down there. Let's go home. Cool. Now you guys can see. Well, kind of. So let me get this seat off of here, and I think I could probably pull it in the garage a little bit more, but it might be harder to walk around, so I'll just leave it there. I'll move the camera. In case you guys were wondering, I did get the limited edition Edgar Allan Poe mask just in time for Halloween. So this thing is very hard to find. Very exclusive. Don't look over there. Yeah, and I found this old vintage Halloween mask. This thing is super crusty though. I mean, there's no give left. This thing, pretty sick. Of course, got the gremlin. And this, we won't talk about this. This is what happened last time. I figured out what was inside this dancing sloth. Apparently it was like a gorilla butt. And so we'll figure out something to do with that. For now, let's just take this tank off. That's it for the show and tell portion. Promise until I find something else. There's some Reese's Pieces on here. Well, yeah, I know. He has seen better days. He looks kind of traumatized. Yeah, speaking of Reese's Pieces, I need to get some of those at Dollar Tree this Friday. It has now become a tradition to go to Dollar Tree, get a bunch of junk food, and have a movie night whenever I make my video on Fridays. So I'm okay with that. You've inspired me to get some Reese's Pieces this time. All right. Thanks, just a 12. Also, cleaned up the garage a little bit, so it's a little cleaner, just for no reason in particular. Absolutely no reason. I just felt like it. Just felt like it. You got any big women battle stories? Oh, Bailey Johnson, big women battle stories? Well, you know what? Speaking of big women, one of the last females that was on my Yamaha Roadstar motorcycle before I met my wife, she was a bigger lady, and she wrote on it. I'm not saying anything, but all I'm saying is the front fork seals on the Yamaha Roadstar, they needed to be replaced a couple months later. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know if that's considered a battle story. I don't know if that is a battle story, or if you're talking about like actually going into a physical battle with a bigger woman next to me or something. I would assume that's the kind of person that you want in battle. If it had to be, if they said, hey, you have to go with a female in battle, you'd say, okay, let me see. Can I see the selection? Can I get the biggest, like the craziest looking one? That's what I would select if we're going with a multiple choice. But yeah, that's the only story I have about that. Victory bike. Late to be working on a motorcycle? Not really, no. Victory bike? No, this is a Vulcan 900. No, I normally work on bikes from like 9:30 till 12. And I try not to use any power tools after like 10:30, 11 o'clock at the latest. But usually I try not to make too much noise unless it's like, if it's Friday, Saturday night, it's a free-for-all. There's parties going on all around. I am probably one of the quietest people around here on a Saturday night. Despite this. This is just visually loud, in my opinion. Vulcan 900, nice. Yeah, this is my buddy's bike. My buddy, he's my coworker, and I'm helping fix this bike in exchange for the BMW KS 1100 or K1100. So, yeah, I am helping him fix it and helping him fix a pit bike also. So I'm going to be making a template. Just up a little bit. Thanks, Tread Map. I'm not a huge fan of this rear fender and stuff. To me, it seems like pretty wide, and then there's this super small brake light in there. To me, it looks like a finger with like a red fingernail on there. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, but I'm doing it to help out my buddy. I'm going to get him riding this thing. He said he never rode it. He bought it and never got to ride it. So I am getting it rideable for him. And he's like, I can't wait to see this thing like actually rideable, and like I think he was like envisioning what it would look like if it was completely restored. So I'm going to get it running for him, and then I'm going to do my best to try and clean it all up and get it all nice and clean for him. So when he gets the bike back, then he will be super stoked about it. And hopefully he can ride it. I feel like I want to try and restore the I want to try and restore the windshield on it, because the windshield is super yellow. Handhead, huh? Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a nice bike to get. Let me see. Well, I guess it'd probably be good. Let me just see what socket I'm gonna need. So last time I made the template for the fuel pump. I'm just gonna do the same thing for, I'm guessing this is like the fuel level gauge or something like that. Let me grab a rag to throw this on. Got some of my kids' old clothes. How about that? Actually, throw it on this. It's really old baby blanket. How about that? If you guys are going to, let's say, hypothetical situation, you guys have a kid and they give you 15 of these baby blankets when you have a kid, right? Okay. Let's say that the kid does something where it's so disgusting on the blanket where you're like, I can't donate this, and not feel super bad about it or grossed out that someone's letting their baby roll around with this diarrhea on the blanket, right? Just freaking hose it off, dry it off, throw it out in the garage. Guess what? It's a nice soft rag. And every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, a little baby blanket. Right? Is that a good idea or what? What's up, Jen Glock 1? I would like a Ducati. Oh, nice. That would be cool. Yeah, Ducati sounds sick. I saw a really cool Ducati chopper last year, the rat rod chopper. It's not like a horse style thing, idle. Some vehicle, there's a hard switches and seat springs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the like solo seat springs, because I feel like whenever you go around a corner and you hit a bump or something, it just like I don't know. To me, it felt like kind of unstable. But also, last time I rode it, it was on like a pretty big, like motorized bike, like a 212cc. Not very big, but I don't know. I prefer like a soft tail suspension at least, some kind of rear suspension. But on a chopper, I think just the seat, and that's it. I have seen some really cool ideas for like, instead of a seat spring, like I've seen people use those doorknob things, the guard, like it's like a half circle thing that you put on the wall, so when you open the doorknob doesn't hit it. They put like 2 small ones of those like underneath instead of a spring, just to keep it more low profile or something. But I don't know. I think it's easier just to throw a seat on there. Set it and forget it. Oh gosh, this thing is so so crunchy. It's really not a good amount of crunch. Oh gosh. Let me turn the camera around so I can zoom in, show you how bad it is. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Let me try and pull it out a little bit more. This does not, yeah, it does not taste good. That does not taste right. Okay, let me see if I can pull this little floaty out. Oh man, it's a floater. Yeah, this is if you were wondering, or if you, I'm sure you probably already knew, maybe you did not know. Let me zoom out a little bit because I'm sure I've moved it around quite a bit. And let me grab this. We could just hopefully kind of pry that up a little bit. Very good. All right. Oh, there's one more. Oops. Just taking this electrical connector off. If you're wondering how the gas gauge works on your motorcycle or pretty much on your car or whatever else, it's basically like this, but it's supposed to look a lot cleaner than this. This does not look right. This thing is crusty. Yeah, you can see it's like completely corroded. But yeah, little floater on there, right? If you imagine, it's in your gas tank, you fill it up, goes up, and it sends that signal through the wire. Bada bing, bada boom, it says you have gas and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if this will work looking like this. I would imagine it probably won't, but I don't know, we'll see. The fuel pump looked equally as disgusting. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if I should tell them this right before Christmas, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'm thinking maybe I could order it. I don't know, I might get lucky because I'm guessing that it's been long enough that, you know, maybe the parts aren't that expensive. The BMW, on the other hand, parts are still, I guess they're not that expensive, but if you get the authentic stuff, it's like a BMW car. That's pricey. All right. So I'm going to blow some air in there and get it all inside my eyeballs. And yeah, I'm just going to try and clean off a little bit, make an easy little template. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little better what I'm doing. And all I'm using is this just regular painter's tape. And I'll probably use a plastic razor blade, maybe a regular one. And I did this on the last one. It worked pretty good. Like I said on the last one, If you wanted to do this and you needed to like transfer a hole, Ziploc bag works really well. You can put the Ziploc bag over whatever template you're making, and then you can visually like see the hole and mark it with a marker. And yeah, obviously you're not, if you're trying to do precision machine work, don't be freaking using painter's tape. Like, don't be doing this stuff. Like, this is for your do-it-yourself kind of guy that is super broke. This is what we do. All right, and I like it. I like being resourceful. So I put one layer going this way, horizontal. I'll put one layer going vertical. One thing that I found when I did this, if you only use, now that I moved the gas tank, let's see if it's still, yeah, it's still good. If you only use one layer, then when you go to pull it off, you're probably gonna like accidentally peel it apart and stuff. So better just to be safe than sorry. But if you do use like 5 layers, 5-layer burrito here, you will have a real hard time like transferring the holes and stuff like I'm about to do. So keep that in mind too. Kind of right in the middle is what I would say. And obviously, if you're going to make a template like this, I would suggest leaving a good amount of overlap all the way around so that you're not like fighting yourself like, oh shoot, I'm going to mess this up. Like, give yourself a little wiggle room. And I'm just going to use this plastic razor blade to kind of push down on it. I don't really need it that much, but I'm gonna probably just use my finger mostly to like push in where the holes are at. And like I said, the more intact that you can keep it, the better. So let's see, on this there is a gasket, so I'll have to transfer that. But yeah, the less holes you have in it, the better. If you can get away with not having any holes in it, then that's good. The last one I made, I don't think I had any holes in it, but I'll just do this just for like to demonstrate how I would do it if it was like really mattered. If it really mattered. I mean, by really mattered, I mean like if I had to put a hole in it. The last one, I just indented it real hard, and it was fine. So, just gonna use this razor blade carefully, not mess up the threads. I'm using, again, laser precision, and if you have the eagle eye attachment on your retinas, go ahead and enable that, and that will allow you to do this kind of precision tape cutting. If I could zoom in, you could see on a molecular level, I am cutting it extremely precise. So, okay, just gonna cut this out real quick. Again, trying to just be careful not to mess up the threads or anything. I'm not gonna cut out the center hole because obviously I don't want the center hole. The whole purpose of this is to make some little caps for this gas tank to seal it off. And if a little tape gets in there, I don't care, because that tape getting in there compared to everything else in there, that's gonna be the least of my problems. Okay, we're getting it. So if I can speed this one up, doesn't have to be perfect. The gasket is going to be the sealing part. These bolts are not going to be sealing anything. It's to mount the fuel gauge sender, I guess, on there. So it has a gasket. These aren't sealing or anything. These are just to hold it on there, so it does not need to be super perfect. All right, that's good enough. I can figure it out from there. And then I'm just gonna press down on the sides and just roughly cut out around. You guys are big carving pumpkins. This should be easy. If you're following along, there are the pumpkin seeds out in the yard. What if a pumpkin grows? Be cool. Okay, make sure that while you're doing this, your hands are thoroughly covered in tape, and that you pick it off with the razor blade. Okay, just gonna get the rough outline real quick. Rough draft. Okay, get all this tape off my hand so I can move it. The license plate frame on this bike says "Smile and Wave, boys." So maybe the last touch will be that I get a new license plate frame that says that for him. That'd be funny. If you're watching this, John, I'm not gonna buy that. I should get it for him for Christmas. That'd be funny. All right, I'm gonna quickly cut this. Around the edges. My razor blade is thoroughly dull by now. Okay. Just like this. I'm trying to make it as like with this rounded edge like it has. I just kind of messed it up a little bit there, but it's okay, I can salvage it. Okay, that's pretty much it. I guess like the cleaner you get the template, like the easier it would be to replicate those clean lines on the actual piece. And for this, I'm just going to use some real thin sheet metal, and I think it'll be okay. So yeah, that's it. That's what it's going to look like. If you did need to, for some reason, hold on, let me read these comments. There's a ton of them. Sally, what is this music? It is Adam. This music is New Retro Wave. It's like one of their mixtapes off there. Nemo, they both can't be found. Oh man, sorry about that. No more boats or hotels left. I'm sorry about your dad. Maybe he's out working on motorcycles, or maybe he's out and he's met someone named Courtney, and she's watching him work on motorcycles. Let's see. Kill the music, man. Sorry, dude. So dramatic. I know. That's why it's funny. I like it. Can't kill the music, man. It's just, I cannot do it. It's like the thing. I'll change it if you want, but it's going to be my select. I just can't stand, like, I'll put on a new retro wave mix and then all of a sudden it's like some sad song, but the cover is like some guy shooting a laser gun at an alien and the alien is like exploding. All right, so this is what the template looks like. It's super simple. So it's not anything too complex, but if you did need to make a more complex template like this last one, this is not. This is going to be the same exact thing, just another plate. If you did need to make something more crazy like that, just use some tape. So I'm going to. All right. Probably shouldn't bust out the grinder since it's 11 p.m. I will wait, and I will have to make this template probably tomorrow, or make the actual plates. But let me see if there's something else I could work on. Another bike. Let me get this gasket off of here. Hopefully I don't destroy this gasket. Let me see if I can get some sort of little screwdriver action going on. So like I said, the bolts aren't really, I need to get a new phone. My phone is like not wanting to focus on anything. The bolts aren't really sealing anything, I don't think, so looks like it's coming out relatively easily. Nice. This thing is pooping out all sorts of nasty gunk all over the floor. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up this gasket a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if this will work. I don't know how else to really test it besides, you know, throwing it on there and seeing if it works. I'll try and clean it up and see if maybe I can revive it. Again, if anyone has any old dead leaves, I've had these bags for about 8 months waiting, and I don't have any trees around my area that dead leaves fall off of. So if you guys want to send it to me, my home address is in the comments. It's pinned comment. Send it to my home address. Preferably overnight shipping, because you know Halloween is coming up soon. So in case anyone out there has any dead leaves they're trying to get rid of, don't throw it in the trash can. I'll take it. Yep. Yeah, what's up, Wanda Best? You know who it is. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a little work done on the Vulcan 900. You know me, just trying to take some disgusting old motorcycle parts and fix them up. I don't know if this one's going to be able to be fixed out. This thing is pretty dang chewed up. Yeah, I think I will definitely get a new phone soon. This is like so annoying. I'm not sure if this is if crawled in here and died or what, but yeah, I'm gonna try and clean it up a little. Oh gosh, all over my new tape template. Try and clean this up a little bit and see if I can't get it running or usable. The fuel pump, I don't know if that one is going to be workable, because I have a feeling that all this nasty stuff is inside the fuel pump. I probably it was probably the best idea to sweep out my garage like right before I decided to do this. I'm guessing that's probably one of the best ideas I've had this week. I said, you know what? I'm going to sweep out this garage in about 3 months. Why not just, I don't know, clean out some rusty old fuel sending unit from a Vulcan 900 all over the floor. Why not? All right. Never say never. I mean, if I can't use a grinder, I might as well use the most silent tool possible. Little old screwdriver. How about that? You guys want to see something cool? Since I'm in a restoration type of mode, the original video that I was going to make on YouTube was about this guys know what this is? This is a Heat Master by Sears. Check it out. Wood handle, right? It's got this nice little design. This is a toaster. Check it out. That is sick. This toaster is about to literally like blast off into space and fly away. But yeah, the original video is going to be me restoring not this toaster. I recently got this, but instead this toaster, which is a very strange toaster. It's called the Toast-O-Lator. And let's see what you look like. My old phone right there with half of a phone case. This is a Toast-O-Lator toaster, and this little thing right here, this is a view hole. You can see my hand behind there, kind of. This is for you to peer inside at your toast as it is being made, right? And the reason for that is the toaster hole. You don't put your toast in up there. You don't put your bread in there. You put it in on the side. Your toast goes in this side and it comes out the other side. And this little peephole is for you to peep your way in there and watch your toast, your piece of bread, go through there and convey through there and toast as it goes through. Isn't that cool? So yeah, this is the original video that I was going to make. Was a restoration video on the Toast-O-Lator toaster. And now, 5 months later, the Toast-O-Lator has become that. So, just keep that in mind. I'm just going to Cyber Toaster 2077. Yeah, I know. Pretty soon, actually, I am going to take the toaster and turn it into a phaser gun. So, oh gosh, I just got some of that rust right in my retina. Yeah, I'm going to turn it into a phaser gun. So you can make toast and also simultaneously fire at the 3i Atlas mothership that is coming towards Earth currently. So in case you guys did not know, the 3i Atlas is currently charging up its weapons, and it has all of its shields engaged. So if you had plans for the next 2 days, sorry, 3i Atlas has said otherwise. They said their proton cannons are fully charged up and they're aimed directly at the world. So sorry about that. If you had somewhere to go this weekend, probably not going to happen. Or if you do go there, it's not going to might not exist anymore. But in the event that the 3i Atlas mothership does miss Earth with its proton cannons and the laser arsenal that is currently pointed directly at us, in the event that they miss, I'm hoping to at least have a couple of these bikes running and usable. Or if there's some sort of alien attack, I would like to at least have a couple options when it comes to how I'm going to travel with the family. Preferably everyone will be on motorcycles. But, you know, if only 2 of them are working, it's not gonna happen. So I'm actually getting a lot of this rust and nastiness off of here. It is very cool on older motorcycles. They are actually like somewhat fixable. Like as far as like you could take apart the actual components, like the parts, and like service the parts and fix it. But as it was pointed out in a video about old motorcycles that I saw, after like the 70s, they stopped doing that stuff. They stopped making anything like serviceable. So they wanted to start going to the dealership. And my dad, when I was growing up, my first car, I believe it was a 1983 Toyota pickup. I got home from school one day. I think I was going to community college at the time. No, actually, I think it was before I graduated high school. And he said, go do the laundry. I was like, all right. And I think I was just like, man, I just got home or something like that. And he's like, go do it. Something like that. And I was like, all right. I went in the garage. There it was. 1983 Toyota pickup. And I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. It's like, no way. It had been sitting out in a field for like probably 20 years, I think. That's what he told me. And he said, you just got to get it. You got to get it running. So me and him took apart we took the engine out of it. Before that, before we did anything to it, I was peeling the old bumper stickers off. I was like, man, I need to get this stereo going. I need to get this thing going. I was worried about all the cosmetics. And I remember my uncle came over and laughed about it. I was taking off the bumper stickers. What's up, Blink? Where's Courtney? Oh, she was just hiding back there behind me. Why you be fixing them apart then? Ship from another galaxy is good. If there's a ship from another galaxy, what good? Well, I'm saying like what if they attack and then like everything's not fully destroyed? You know what I'm saying? Then maybe I could take off. So I got the fuel sender unit. It's actually getting kind of clean. I'm going to see if I can take this little cover off and see what's underneath it real quick. Going to use my daughter's pliers that I stole from her. Guess what? I need them. So you're going to have to wait. If you need them, just let me know. I'm just using them. Do you need them like right this second or what? Are you in the middle of a project too? If so, what are you working on? Why do you need your little purple needle nose pliers so bad? Pretty sure I need it more for the Vulcan 900 right now. Okay, bent all the little tabs. So this thing looks like it's been through one of those toasters. Oh gosh. Looks like somebody pooped in the gas tank. This thing looks like a beat up old Star Wars robot that's like trying to die. Let me see if I can see if I can get some of this stuff off here. A little up close and personal. This time it's personal. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like there could be some electronic component behind here and I'm just like completely ruining it. Let me actually move this camera because I'm literally doing a back bend right now to get this angle. So I've never done a back bend before and I'm missing my lower disc. It's completely gone. All right, let me get this set up for a second. Hold on. Look at this. You guys want to see some cool stuff? Go check out Baja Boots. I just saw him at the Long Beach Cycle Swap, and he had some really cool motorcycle accessories as far as leather stuff. He had like Beetlejuice looking gloves. He had these really cool lightning bolt gloves. Lots of cool stuff. He gave me some stickers. You know what? You gotta give him a shout out. All right, let me see if I can clean some of this stuff off. Like I have no idea. Okay, look, this is how the fuel gauge works. Okay, so as the flow goes up and down, you add gas in your fuel tank, it goes up. It's going like this and giving some kind of reading on there and then sending it through the wire to your gas gauge. So I'm trying to clean this off carefully. I'm actually going to get a plastic brush for this one. Look who it is. The whole crew is here to watch. Alright, we get a plastic brush. Seems good. And as far as, I don't know, cleaning solution, maybe some Some carb spray would be all right. Carb cleaner. What do you guys think? Carb cleaner on a fuel sending unit? I guess, I mean, if it's able to go in the carb, I would assume it'd be fine to get in the gas tank. Let me just learn my lesson real quick and put on some safety goggles real quick. Probably not worth getting this in my eyes right before I go, directly before I go to bed. Nice. Well, that seems to be working. Let me put down one more little rag so I can go to town on it. I can really get down and dirty. Okay. Yep, Courtney's like, dude, what the heck? She's getting jealous. Did you get anything at the swap meet, man? All right, do some more cleaning on this. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was concerned about. Is inside these two little channels, you can see there's a wire going down, so I don't want to accidentally damage it or something. But I think that all this is just dirt. All this nasty stuff in between here, I think is all just dirt. Oh shoot, that's the wire. This is like Mission Impossible stuff. Like if you touch the wire, the fuel sending unit will never work again. And if you don't touch the wire, you'll be known as the fuel sending unit hero. And it's a brand new Harbor Freight pick. This thing is being christened with the rust of who knows how long this Vulcan has been dead in someone's yard. I think when he said he bought it, he never saw it run. So I'll see it run before even my buddy John does. This is his bike. Unless he's watching live, which I know you are, John. I know you're on the edge of your seat about this fuel sending unit. I am too. Man, this thing is gunked up. I wish I had a big enough thing to kind of soak the whole thing in, but I don't. But I'm trying to knock everything kind of loose so that when I blast it with the carb cleaner again, it'll hopefully knock everything off. I don't want to waste all the carb cleaner on it. And also, I don't know if this thing even works. So this all might be for nothing. That's crazy. I thought it was like a circuit board underneath this part, but it's really just like super built up gunk. I literally think that either there was some little animal living in here that died, or maybe a homeless person was using it as a restroom for a couple months or something. I don't know. Maybe there was like maybe they were just throwing all their old rusty bolts and nuts in there as storage. Like maybe, I have no idea. There's so many possibilities, but either way, there's just like a ton of gunk coming out. All right. Maybe someone was like, I don't want anyone else to have this bike, and they sabotaged it before they got rid of it. He said, if I can't ride it, no one will. All right. straight off. I'm inhaling this stuff. Croil? Okay. Now I have to buy some. I saw that in I've seen that a million times in that one, I can't remember his name. He has Wheels Through Time. I can't remember his name, but he always talks about Croil, and I keep thinking about Croil for some reason. I just saw a picture of it the other day, and I was like, I need to get Croil. I don't know why. Nice. This thing is actually kind of cleaning up decent. It might be salvageable. We'll see. I like restoring things and fixing things. There's even a deeper level of satisfaction of fixing something that even I am like, I don't think I'm going to be able to, that looks way too nasty. That's even deeper level. And I'm hoping this will work. If not, that level of satisfaction will instead be an even more deeper level of dissatisfaction. Croil. Yeah, I need to try some of that Croil. I keep thinking about it. I keep dreaming about it. My wife said I was screaming in my sleep Croil the other night. I passed a billboard the other day. It said oil, and I could have sworn it said Croil for a second, even though those are two very similar things. Yeah, I just keep thinking about getting Croil, and I gotta get some. Oh my gosh, the pit of disgust never ends. This is literally like two little porta potties, and at some point, two little rodents were sitting in there taking turns, taking dumps into this thing, and it's filled with stuff. I just keep digging more and more little rust turds out, and it's like so gross. I mean, it's not that gross. It's not. If it was literally little turds, it would probably be pretty gross. But I know it's just rust and old gunk and stuff, so I don't care. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. I kind of like just getting old, nasty gunk from motorcycles all over me. Just get it all over my arms and legs. And I just have sweet dreams. And as far as I know, I'm having sweet dreams. Apparently, I am screaming. I've literally been known to scream. I walk around a lot in my sleep. Not anymore, not the walking so much, but I do, I guess, scream quite a bit still. And yeah, that's fun. But then I don't remember the dreams really. So let's see if I can clean off this side a little bit better. Yeah, I've been curious about what Croil smells like. It better not smell like something I already smelled. I already know the smell of. Like this smells just like WD-40. I will not believe that it's not WD-40. I'll say this is WD-40. Like it has to have its own, obviously. Like it has to have its own distinct smell, you know. I have to know the smell, like, oh, that smells like Croil. Just saying it. I like just saying it for some reason. Because it sounds like it's like something like some of the southern drawl would say, like Croil. But it's just a name. You guys want to know another interesting fact? The word dumpster. Dumpster is actually a company, I think. I don't think the term is actually, like, I think it's actually a company name, Dumpster. So, the heck? I just call them dumpsters. I'm like, yeah, that's a dumpster. But that's actually a company name. It's like Band-Aid. Like, bandages are not Band-Aids. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? That's some freaking product placement right in your mind. They place their product name so hard in there, it's in your brain. You're like, no, that's a Band-Aid. Like, no, actually, we patented the name Band-Aid. We have become Band-Aid. And then companies are like, we can't even say Band-Aid. They're like, we have a sticky thing for your cut. That's what they say at the Dollar Tree bandages. Sticky cut cover. They can't even, if they even look like a Band-Aid, they'll get in trouble. All right, it's getting pretty half decent. I like this. I like the idea of restoring something you shouldn't. Mainly because something like the toaster, for example, I can't imagine that's going to be even easy to restore. Because I was thinking about it. I had seen this story about this guy who tried to make a toaster from scratch and he could not do it. And I was thinking, if one of these parts are obsolete on this old toaster, I might have to like physically restore, figure out how to make a thing, you know, like make some component of a toaster. If I'm dead set on restoring this dang 1950s toastolator so much, you know. That's what I was like thinking when I was going to make that as my first video. I was like, this might be kind of ambitious. Like, I got to set up my sandblaster kit, everything. So I'm going to wait until I have a little more time. Or maybe I'll make it a series or something. But for now, I am dead set on picking out all these little goobers because they're almost all gone. And I don't know if they actually need to all be completely gone. And I'm really hoping this thing is not like just completely missing the wire. Because if it is, I'll be so sad. And maybe if I already broke it, I'll be very upset. We will find out. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good, right? It is not perfect by any means, but compared to how it was, looks a lot better than it did. And it's looking even better the longer I'm breathing in this carb cleaner. It's looking better. It's zooming in. It's zooming out. It's all wavy. It's doing it all. But yeah, looks a lot better now. And I think it'll work. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna not push it any farther because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to restore one little tiny component. It may not even work. You can see right here, it does have that wire on this side, but this other terminal, there's no wire. And when I first opened it up, I didn't see one. So I don't think it broke off there. I hope not. But yeah, I don't know why it would have 2 plugs, 2 terminals, and then only 1 wire. To me, that seems kind of suspect. But we'll find out together on Fang's Garage someday when I finally finish all this nonsense and work on other bikes. All right, so I'm gonna set this thing back into the fuel tank for now because I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess it up and just leave it sitting around. I'm guessing it's gonna go, let's see, maybe like that. Can't remember exactly how it was. So find out. No, let's try down here. Seems like it would go down there. Yeah, let's try it right there. So I'm gonna leave this gasket off. I should clean this thing up real quick. I think it'll be okay. If I had a brand new one, I would have switched it out right there and it would have been like in my hand. It would have been like, look at, it's not brand new though. It's still disgusting. And I can't really clean it out that well. It's like all cracked. It's like, oh my gosh, this looks like me after I ate some freaking Panda Express the next day. So this should be okay. basically the plan is I'm going to take my little tape template that we made tonight, and I'm going to throw it on some sheet metal. And if I hadn't been so reckless and gotten dirt and grease and grime and every other little bit of hair that I could on the bottom of this sticky part of the tape template, I could, in theory, just stick it on there on the piece of metal and then beep, boop, boop, bap, trace it out, trace out the holes, cut it out, and then we'd be good to go. But unfortunately, there's a bunch of dirt and grime all over the sticky part of this. And also, when I put it on the tank itself, it got kind of dirty and nasty. I almost said nerdy and nasty. And same thing with this. This one got real nasty because this was a big old hole that we had to patch. So plan is I'm going to take these two templates. I'm probably not going to do it tonight because it's a little bit late. And I don't want to disturb the piece too much. It's already, let's see. It is already 11:30 p.m. So not going to do that tonight, but probably on the next episode, I will get around to that. And again, I have tons of fog juice that I've not used yet. It's almost Halloween. Also, I'm in the midst of a sewing challenge to myself for no reason. So I am sewing this big old piece of denim on the inside of my vest because the outside of my vest is starting to rip on the bottom patch right there. It is a pus head patch, but starting to rip right there. So also these spikes that I spent so much time putting into my collar are all jacked up. But yeah, gotta do a little sewing. Hopefully not get this needle stuck in my bare foot. Also, I have to finish editing the video and make 5 Halloween costumes tomorrow. That'll be fun. Huh? What do you think about that, huh? Is that fun for you? Is it fun? I'm sure you are. You guys are currently on the push broom cam. This is the rated the #1 cam mount in YouTube live broadcasting history. It's voted #1. So people love the broom cam. You can basically, just use it as a broom and then use it as a cam holder when you really boil it down. And that's versatile, it's handy, it's healthy, it's happy. It's Fang's garage. Okay, I put this thing on wrong. Dang it. Okay, maybe it's like that. Why did I do that? That was dumb. What a dumb idea that was. Huh? What happens? Guess what? I forgot to clean out this little piece. The little helmet part. Gosh. Let me just grab my screwdriver real quick.
Etsy's top 100 gifts is
what
here.
The?
Perfectly curated by Etsy experts, you'll find something on the list that's personalized, handmade, and always uniquely him.
I don't shop on Etsy, sorry. Where'd that little thing go? Okay. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I dropped my contact lens. And it's a little bit difficult to see sometimes, especially around this time of year. I get scared easily, and there's lots of weird decorations out in people's yards. I don't like seeing all that stuff. It's weird, okay? You guys want to celebrate it? Fine. Don't come to my house for candy. I don't have any. I already ate them. Oh, thanks, dude. You like the shirt? SoCal Cycle Swap. This is one of my favorite shirts. Check it out. Sick, huh? Jesus holding a, I believe, a knucklehead engine. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like all that stuff in people's yards, okay? It's weird. It's creepy. I'm more of a Christmas type of guy. But, you know, to each their own. Not everyone likes the stuff. So, as you can see, this thing is, oh my gosh, it's filled to the brim with goodies. And by goodies, I mean, that's not chocolate, all right? That's not 85% dark cacao, all right? Let me taste it. No, it's not. This is rust from Kawasaki Vulcan 900 gas tank from it sitting for a long time. So I'm going to clean this out a little bit more and try and get it back to its glory days. This little part used to sit there and probably listen to the guy who would ride this bike screaming in joy because he'd be so gleeful riding his Kawasaki Vulcan 900. And then for who knows how long, it's out there and heard nothing but little mice crawling inside the carburetors, taking little turds in there, and laughing about how warm they were in the wintertime, living inside probably the undercarriage of the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. But guess what? Those mice were evicted, and they are no more. And now this Vulcan is about to be rideable. And I might be the first person to ride it in like 5 years. Or however long it's been sitting there. Alright. Just going to quickly soak my hands in carburetor cleaner. Because that, as you may know, is the best way to assure that you will scream in your sleep. That's the surefire way to make sure that you will. Inhale a bunch of carburetor cleaner and furiously scrub at rusty old motorcycle parts. Easy way, in case anyone was wondering. Bad thing about this carb cleaner is it does evaporate. Like as soon as it's exiting the can, it starts to evaporate in midair. So it's like you have like about 0.25 seconds to do anything with it, and then it's gone. That's how they make all their money. They're like, you know what? Just by looking at the can, it will start to evaporate out of it. So this is a surefire way to easily make some money. This stuff evaporates instantaneously. Like by the time I pick up the brush and start scrubbing it, it's literally already dried off. Scrub workout. All right, you want to lose weight? Easy way. Start working on stuff. For example, I was out there just using the push broom out in the driveway today, just for no reason. I was just like, you know what? This is not actually a dirt driveway. It is a asphalt driveway. I said, look, I have never actually seen the asphalt in this driveway. I'm going to see it today. All right. Starting to look pretty cool. There's the part that I've been cleaning. Starting to look brand new. I remember, I think it was when I was 15 that I got that 1983 Toyota pickup. We took the engine out. It was out in my backyard on the engine stand. And my dad was getting ready to go to work. I remember I was out of school for summer vacation. And I remember I was like, okay, so what do we do now? And I'd never rebuilt an engine or anything. And he said, all right, well, you just got to start rebuilding it. He said, take off the water pump and start cleaning it. And he gave me like a little half-gallon water jug of gas and a little brush. And he said, show me how to clean it. And he's like, yeah, just, wipe it off or brush it off with some gas and then spray it off with some water. And remember, I cleaned off that water pump. And I showed him when he got home. He said, wow, that looks brand new. And it echoed in my mind for 22 years, something like that, 25 years. Now, whenever I do something, I just hear this voice going, wow, that looks brand new. Brand new. Brand new. That's how you do it. That's how you get in someone's head. That's how you get in your child's head for 25 years. Just say, wow, that looks brand new. It's exactly how he said it also. I think about it all the time. Anytime I fix something, it's in the back of my mind. Wow, it looks brand new.
Hey, video creator, we know you. For you, it's about more than getting the job done.
Of course.
You'll keep going until it's perfect.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's the one.
Yep.
Artless video generator is built for you, the creator.
This Artless thing needs to cut it out. They pump these.
And
they pump these ads so hard into my mind. I literally woke up the other day and said Artless IO, like within 10 seconds of waking up. So I'm convinced, mark my words, if this comes out in some kind of class action lawsuit in the future, I'm convinced they're pumping some sort of ads through our phones at night. I'm just guessing. Either that, or if they show me an Artless IO commercial just enough amount of times that it is fully implanted into my brain. And now it makes the most sense to get Artless IO. Well, it's pretty clean to me. Doesn't look quite brand new. But I'm going to clean it one more time before I put it all the way back in there. For now, I'm just going to put it back on there. That, oh, there it is. Yeah, looks pretty clean now. Looks like almost brand new. Wow, that looks almost brand new. Almost brand new. Almost brand new. All right, put it back in the tank. Back in the disgusting tank. I just spent all that time cleaning. I guess I don't need the gasket on there yet. How the heck does this thing go on there? It seemed like it was on there wrong. Yeah, that's not right. It's impossible. I think it has to go on like that. Oh my gosh. You see how this thing, okay, if I turn it like that, I'll put it in. Okay, there we go. I think that's how it goes. I'll have to check. Seems like it would go that way, but it's kind of fighting me. Maybe it's because it's upside down? I'm trying to flip it over real quick and see if it makes any difference. So I was thinking maybe the float was hitting the top or something. Can't go that way. Has to go that way. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I guess I can put the actual gas cap on here now. You guys can see the... You gonna try like that? There's no way it fits like that. Take this dang jacket off. I'm dying. Literally dying. All you need is a magnet? Are you gonna go magnet fishing? Are you talking about a motorcycle magnet? Trying to figure out which way this fuel sender thing went in there, or the fuel filter, or I mean the fuel blah 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 thing to tell you how much gas is in the dang bike. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's around this way. Let me see. Maybe it would be down like that. Let's try that. Doesn't seem like that's the right way. Yeah, I think it has to go down like this. I think I'm just like looking at the thread or the holes the wrong way or something. There's no way. It has to be down like this. Let me try it with the gas tank like this. Oh, there's still gas in there. This is going to be thoroughly confusing. The issue that I'm having right now is trying to get this dang fuel reading sender thing into the gas tank, and I cannot remember if it sits... I would guess it has to sit in the rear of the tank. That's where the least amount of fuel would be. But for some reason, it's not quite fitting on there. It's like it's getting stuck on something, and I can't really see what is getting stuck on there. Or no, that's what it is. It's I'm putting the fuel float at the bottom, but it seems like it's shish kebabs. Yeah, maybe I'll try the front. Alright, I'll throw a bolt in it and call it good. This is just to hold it in there anyways. Okay. He's on. Oh. This thing never works the way it should. Have you guys had a cactus cooler lately? Just had one today. It's pretty good. I haven't had one in about 42 weeks, I think, if I'm keeping track correctly. But yeah, cactus cooler really knows how to quench the old thirst. Only thing my only complaint is that I only bought one. I only bought one little cactus cooler. I should have bought it like a 2-liter. This stuff is good. All right, let me throw this thing back on the bike. Oh, good. Mic magnet stuck on something metal again. Mic magnet metal. That's my motto. Mic magnet metal motto. All right. Yeah. Look at the gas tank. Going back on. I made a ton of progress today, if you could not tell. I am really making a lot of headway here. Believe it or not, I am. Let me throw the brand new gas cap on there. You guys can see it live in person. First time to witness my arm hairs up close and personal and see the brand new Kawasaki Vulcan gas cap. This is exclusive gas cap. This is not something that just anyone can get their hands on. It's high-tech stuff, all right? So, old gas cap right here. You can see these little, I don't know what they call fingers. They're supposed to be able to move like so. As you turn the key, this is happening. So obviously, this is why it was so hard to get this gas cap off. Why I had to drill it out like that. And I could not actually get to these parts to push them in like this because it's inside the gas cap or inside the gas tank and there's no way to get to them. So that's why you saw me drilling it out and basically trying to access the little part that's behind here that is connected to the lock cylinder so that when you turn the key, it turns. And so, yeah, if you need to get into a motorcycle gas tank and the gas cap is busted, you can drill it out. Just got to be careful, obviously, because there are holes in it. And I think that that's for, I think, lubrication purposes, maybe. Not 100% positive. But yeah, you don't want to drill into the gas tank and then boom, boom goes the dynamite. All right, so I think hopefully this is going to still work. Let me actually clean it just a hair, just a tiddlywink, just a teeny tiny. Just gonna make sure it's nice and clean because I don't want to just throw a brand new gas cap in there and get it completely ruined. It is going to be pretty dirty and nasty because I am going to use it to plug up the gas tank. I'm filling it with vinegar and stuff, so it is going to get all grimy and stuff. I already am aware of that, but try and get all the real nasty stuff that's going to be like in direct contact with it. Clean it out a little bit. I don't think the rust is actually too bad on this tank. I think it looks really bad, but I don't think it's actually that deep into the metal. So I think it'll be okay to salvage. Okay. Just give it a little quick wipey. Just give it a little wipe. I'll wipe down the tuchus. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Little picture bug. Didn't mean to startle you. It's hiding out. All right, new gas cap going on. See if it goes on the way it should. I think that's it. Nice. Now let's see if it comes off the way it should. Voila! Voila! What the heck is voila? Voila! How about ta-da? Voila! Nice. Brand new gas cap installed. In case you guys needed a tutorial on how to install a gas cap on a Kawasaki Vulcan 900. Simple as that. Put your key in and give it a little twist, and that's what I understand is that you have to turn it or push it down while you turn it, I think. Or it'll just pop off like that. But I think you're supposed
Here
to
is everything I
push
found
it down
at
and lock
Ashley's
it.
biggest
Yeah.
sale of the year.
And then I think if you push it down to turn it,
just $1.99.
and it'll just come
I
off
found this
straight
bed
out. It won't
and
like
this sofa
spin off and be like
this dining
clunk,
table
clunk, clunk,
and
clunk,
saved
clunk, and
literally
ruin your
hundreds.
tank and all that
Shop
stuff.
Ashley's Black Friday
Have
event
a little
now.
more control over it. Have a little more self-control over your Kawasaki Vulcan 900, huh? How about that? Now, once I make the templates up there, once I make the templates out of metal, then I can just bolt it on there on the underside and grab some of this good old-fashioned Walmart Great Value distilled white vinegar and gloop, 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 and fill it up, and then rotate it all around and slosh it all around and clean out all the nasty gunk out of there, all the rust, and it'll eat away at the metal and get hopefully just the rust out of there and not eat through the tank. I highly doubt that'll happen, but it would take something, I think, stronger than vinegar to do that. Or you could just leave the vinegar in there forever and maybe it would. Or maybe it would lose its acidity. Who knows? You guys know? You guys work on old motorcycles and fill them up with vinegar? Do your guys' motorcycles run off of vinegar? And you're not telling anyone? Because you know if you told someone, they'd come after you, and Great Value and Big Vinegar would have no part of it, and they would not stand for it? Is that what's going on, or what's the deal? You guys know something about Great Value that I don't? Oops. Forgot my daughter's little Kraft meal nose. Don't forget those. Those in there. How about that? That works. That works. All right. Enough with the lollygagging. I've done enough dilly-dallying for tonight. And I'm sure you guys are well aware of that. Time to put the Kawasaki Vulcan 900 gas tank back on. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit. Talking about this bike. I don't like it one bit. I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's alright. You love Kawasaki Vulcans, I'm just having a little so I know you love it. You're like, how dare you say that Kawasaki Vulcan 900s. You have no idea what Kawasaki did for the motorcycle industry when they came out with the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. You have no respect for your elders when it comes to the ingenuity and the styling of the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. If you're that guy and you're saying that right now, I'm sorry. I don't really like some of the stuff on it. You know, maybe I'll get on it and I'll ride it and I'll be like, this is the most legitimate motorcycle I have ever wrapped my legs around and embraced. And maybe I'll be like, I'm never riding another motorcycle again. Not unless it's called a Kawasaki Vulcan 900. And I become like the most dedicated Kawasaki Vulcan 900 enthusiast that has ever roamed this planet. It could happen. You don't know. If you did know, then you're probably like sitting there rubbing your hands together in an evil manner. Like you knew exactly what was going to happen. I know you needed to see me put that tool away. I know that was very interesting. But you know what? I don't hold anything back when it comes to your viewing pleasure. I know you want to see the ins, you want to see the outs, you want to see the ups, the downs. You want to see every time I mess something up, which is, if you couldn't tell, kind of often, more often than I'd like to admit. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. Forgot this. I know you needed to see me grab this. There's a, you guessed it right. Feast your eyes on that. You see that size? 10 millimeter. It's a 10 mil. And you know where it's going? Right back into my toolbox. It doesn't even want to go in, it's fighting me. There's a system, there's a method to the madness, trust me. Yeah, tomorrow might not go live, and if I do, I will be making fruit salad costumes live on Fang's garage. Make 5 costumes. You can do that. Really think I can't make 5 costumes? I can make it. You've lost your mind if you think I can't make 5 costumes in one night. And the night before Halloween. You really think I couldn't do it, huh? Okay. Fine. You think whatever you want. It's your own decision. It's not my thought. But go ahead. You can doubt me. Alright. Courtney, she's not happy about the little amount of work that I've done on the motorcycles tonight, but she'll just have to live with it. I can only do so much. There's 6 people here helping me film and stuff right now, but I can't see them. They're all moving the cameras around and working the audio equipment and stuff. But it's just us 6 here. Us 7. Well, 7. Actually, move this over here. Yep. Yeah, just set up the boom mic over there, guys, and yeah, this should be good. Yep. Okay. Can you guys set up craft services right there? Okay, perfect. Okay. Musical chairs. Your favorite time of the night. This time it's only 2 legs. Oh, that is fun, but if you could imagine, if you want to imagine, I gotta put on some different, this music is bugging me. We are still open, by the way, in case you guys want to stop by. Still open again, home address. It's in the comment below. It's in the pinned comment about Duke Nukem 3D 14-track heavy dark synthwave tribute pixel wave. Does that sound good? Is this good motorcycle moving music? If you had to move motorcycles at 1201, is this the music you choose? Pick something quieter. Go with it. Not even worthy. Clearly not worthy, but alright. Oh my gosh. Can you see these 750? It was definitely smaller. It feels more dense. You gotta see it all. You gotta see every last little bit. In case something happens. Sure, nothing will, but see some cool new views. Try to line this up a little bit better this time. I just gotta. Uh-oh. Sorry, Courtney. Oh yeah. I'm on vacation next week. You know what that means? All live. All week. All the time. I don't know what that means, but the last part makes sense, but I'll live with it. There we go. Let's see if we can get this thing on the center stand without doing something stupid. Nice. I'm about 1/8 of an inch away from slamming into that 1965 Harley-Davidson panhead frame that has been untouched. Almost just completely smashed into it. One. First modification, smash the head tube. With a old motorcycle muffler that is covered in rust. And now when I'm done with the light, I just turn it off, unhook it, and I guess I will have to rotate around like this, and see if I can get you to see what I'm doing. Oh. There we go. So I just hook it on there, just like that. And I'll just hook on this side in case you didn't know how to hook a chain onto a hook, just like that. And now look. Now, my little light that I was just using out my garage door is now hung up. Semi-nice and neat, because I have to have this cord kind of hanging. But yeah, it's cool. And I can also turn it on and have a double light, dual-wheeled light. If Darth Maul had a garage, he'd have a dual-wheeled shop light, most likely. Probably what he does. Not 100% sure. He probably have a red and black motorcycle, I'm guessing. Okay. Well, I'm getting some more parts in and another little project. Picking up the scooter from Andres and going to be working on that, getting that running for him, and get it all back in ship shape, working order. Should be fun. So, let's see here. Okay, well, that's pretty much going to be it for me, guys. Me and Courtney are going to go out and go look through some people's windows, some strangers' windows. So that's pretty much it. Go subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be working on all this stuff, all this garbage. I'm going to be working on it selling it, buying it. You know what it is. If you've been here before, you're used to it, right? That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be working on some more bikes soon. See ya. Oh, my video comes out on Friday. Go watch the video. It'll be out on Friday. It's about motorcycle stuff. See ya.